Good morning, everyone, especially to Sir Jovener Lactam. Sir, good morning. I'm Annabel C. Kamasura, and my topic for today is about implementing change and continuous improvement. Implementing change. Why is implementing change important? When positive change is applied correctly, it helps to reduce waste and therefore it reduces cost. Educational leadership plays a foundational role in improving student learning. There are strategies for implementing change. We've come to accept that just about the only thing that seems to be constant in this time and age is change. But we sometimes don't spend enough time thinking about how to manage change. Here are some things to have in mind before undertaking any significant change within our school environment. Okay, number one, manage the perception. Many people see change as something that just happens, something that's done to them without their consent and outside their control. Sometimes this is true, but for most undertakings within a school environment, the teachers and administrators have some autonomy as to how change is affected. The more opportunity and encouragement people are given to have some input, the more control they will feel and the more buy-in will occur in the staff. Research shows pretty clearly that a greater sense of ownership is more likely to lead to successful change implementation within an organization. Okay, number two, make change a part of school culture. Just as some people are more comfortable with change than others, some organizations are more comfortable with change. For schools where change is anathema, or shall we say anathema in Filipino, this is called sumpa. Starting with small but visible changes that make a positive difference is the key. As these small wins accumulate, staff members become more open to trying out new things. If some things that's undertaken doesn't work or has unintended consequences, don't hide it. Failure is also a learning experience. Dealing effectively with setbacks is critical if change is going to be an accepted part of a school's culture. But jumping in with both feet, trying to impose significant change on staff before its members are comfortable with new ideas and processes will doom the project before it's even started. Number three, appreciate the skeptics. When someone is questioning a proposed change, the first reaction can be to get frustrated or even angry. Keep in mind, though, it's always good to have skeptics in the mix. They ask the tough questions. If someone possesses a reasonable question for which we can't provide a reasonable answer, then we need to rethink. We need to rethink something that's being proposed. It's great to be optimistic about new initiatives, but the skeptics are the ones that keep us grounded in reality. Number four, know the history of change within an organization. Before moving forward with new ideas, always look to the past. So the following questions might be come up. What was the last significant initiative? Then, when was it undertaken? What impacts has it had? Organizations that undergo change too often. tend to become jaded about new ideas, and organizations that have had negative experiences with change will be much more reticent or reserved to try new things. There are no hard and fast rules, but as with many things in life, looking to the past can provide vital information regarding how things may work moving forward. Number 5, always be aware of preconceived notions. There are many stakeholders in education, students of course, but also administrators, teachers, and parents. All members of the latter three groups have been to school, and most of them have some preconceived notions as to what school should be about. After all, the structures of school, both physical and metaphorical, have changed little over the past 200 years. However, maintaining this status quo much longer is looking increasingly difficult, not to mention counterproductive. Change leaders must consider and respect individual notions of what school should look alike, while at the same time convincing people that what they're proposing will be better. What is continuous improvement? Continuous improvement is the process of making small incremental changes that add up to significant results based on deliberate observation of current processes. Continuous improvement is a critical process for ensuring that students receive a high-quality education that prepares them for success in the future. By constantly evaluating and refining teaching methods, curricula, and learning environments, educators can provide students with the most effective education possible. How to implement a continuous improvement in school setting. We will explore how to implement a continuous improvement plan in our school. Step 1. Identify your goals. The first step in implementing a continuous improvement plan is to identify your goals. What are you trying to achieve? Are you trying to improve student performance in a particular subject area? Do you want to increase engagement and participation in the classroom? Whatever your goal may be, it is important to clearly define them so that you can develop a plan to achieve them. Step 2. Collect and analyze data. Once you have identified your goal, the next step is to collect and analyze data. This can include data on student performance, attendance, behavior, and other key indicators. By collecting and analyzing this data, you can identify areas where improvements are needed and develop strategies to address these areas. Step 3. Develop a plan. Based on the data you have collected and analyzed, develop a plan to achieve your goals. This plan should include specific strategies and action steps that will help you achieve your goals. For example, if your goal is to improve student performance in math, your plan may include strategies such as providing additional support for struggling students or implementing new instructional approaches that have been proven to be effective in improving math performance. Step 5. monitor progress, and make adjustments. As you implement your plan, it is important to monitor progress and make adjustments as needed. This may involve collecting additional data to evaluate the effectiveness of your strategies or making changes to your plan based on feedback from students, parents, or your colleagues. Continuous monitoring and evaluation are critical to ensuring that your plan is effective and achieving the desired results. Step 6. Celebrate success. Finally, it is important to celebrate success. When you achieve your goals or make significant progress towards achieving them, take time to recognize and celebrate your success. This can help to build momentum and motivate you and your colleagues to continue to strive for excellence in your teaching practice. Implementing a continuous improvement plan in your school can be a challenging process, but it is critical for ensuring that students receive the highest quality education possible. By identifying your goals, collecting your data, and analyzing your data, developing a plan, implementing your plan, monitoring progress, and celebrating success, you can now create a culture of continuous improvement that will benefit students, teachers, and the entire education system. It is important to remember that implementing a continuous improvement plan is an ongoing process. As you achieve your goals and make progress, it is important to set new goals and continue to strive for excellence in your teaching practice. By embracing a culture of continuous improvement, you can create a learning environment that promotes innovation, collaboration, and student success. In conclusion, implementing a continuous improvement plan in your school or classroom, it is a critical process for ensuring that students receive a high-quality education that prepares them for success in the future. By following these steps, you can develop a plan that is tailored to your specific goals and needs and implement strategies that have been proven to be effective in improving student learning outcomes. While implementing a continuous improvement plan may require time and effort, the benefits for students, teachers, and the education system as a whole are well worth it. There are 4 stages of continuous improvement. Continuous improvement is sometimes called the PDCA cycle, which stands for plan, do, check, and act. And those are the 4 stages of continuous improvement. Plan, brainstorming and planning. Identify an opportunity for improvement and put together an action plan for management. Then do the testing solutions. Once you've identified an opportunity and determined how best to address it through change, implement that change on a small scale. Then check, verifying the effectiveness. Did the change work? We need to know before we can apply it. Then the last one, the act, the implementing the solution. Once you confirm that your solution is effective, it's time to deploy it to reap the benefits. And that's all for today. Before I'll end my report, let me share with you a small quote from Shigeo Shingo. Okay, improve. Improvement usually means doing something that we have never done before. That's all, and Thank you very much.